You can wait for her to do the eulogy. You can wait for Sonia to do the eulogy. You can stand with Sonia as she does the eulogy.
Good morning, church. My name is Sonia Jirongo. Before my father's untimely passing, he asked that in the event this day come, I read his eulogy. Honorable Cyrus Shahalaka kwa Jirongo, a life lived to the full. Today we gather not merely to mourn the passing of a man, but to celebrate a life that was lived boldly, fully, and without apology. We gather to honor Honorable Cyrus Shahalaka kwa Jirongo, scion of the Tiriki, son of Kenya, a father and a brother, a builder, a kingmaker, and a force of nature. Cyrus Jirongo was born on 21st March 1961 in Virembe village, Shamahoho of Tiriki in Hamisi, to the late Paul Jirongo Shahalaka and Selina Ikonanga Jirongo. He was the 11th child in a family of 13, raised in a home grounded in Christian faith, discipline, and enduring belief in hard work. Growing up on the edge of the forest block in Lumakanda, he learned early the values that would define him for life: responsibility, generosity, courage, and a natural instinct to lead. As a boy, watching heavy transit trucks rumble down toward the Karen River Bridge, Cyrus imagined himself on the wheel of those monstrous trucks, in control of power and movement. It was an early sign of a man drawn to scale and possibility. From a young age, it was clear that he was not meant for small things. His ambition was never quiet or concealed. It was bold, visible, and determined. His early education was at Lumakanda DEB Primary School, followed by Mangu High School, which instilled discipline and confidence, but it was equally evident that his education would not be confined to classrooms alone. Immediately after high school, Cyrus made the defining choice. He entered the world of business. Entrepreneurship summoned him, not as an option, but as a command, and he answered without hesitation. He understood markets intuitively. Where others feared risk, he saw opportunity. He built, expanded, failed, rose again, and built bigger. In the early 1990s, he transformed Kenya's real estate landscape by pioneering affordable, spacious housing for the middle class at a time when such thinking was revolutionary. Hazina Estate, Saika Estate, Kemri Estate, and Ngata Rongai stand today as physical monuments to his vision. Beyond real estate, his footprint extended across energy, cement, production, logistics, finance, and later into African mining and carbon markets. Cyrus Jirongo did not merely participate in the economy, he helped to shape it. He believed that enterprise was not only about profit, but about dignity, jobs, and opening doors where none had existed. Though he learned relentlessly from experience, he also held a deep respect for formal education. He believed that knowledge was the one possession no one could ever take away. Later in life, he returned to the classroom, earning a higher national diploma in management from Cambridge University and an executive MBA from Jomo Kenyatta University of Agriculture and Technology. It was, however, in public life that Cyrus Jirongo became a national figure. In 1992, he was thrust onto the political stage as chairman of Youth for Kani 92, where he established himself as a master mobilizer, organizer, and strategist. His influence during his period was so pronounced that it put his as well business success in jeopardy and forced him into active politics. He served with distinction as chairman of AFC Leopard, as a member of parliament for Lugari constituency for 2 non-consecutive terms, as secretary for internal relations of Kano, and as minister for rural development in parliament and cabinet. He believed leadership was practical work, connecting households to opportunity through roads, schools, clinics, water, power, and markets. A little story is told about how at the height of the post-2007 election violence, he rode on a black mamba bicycle persuading his constituents to take in internally displaced persons. Even when his electoral ambitions did not yield victory, he never retreated from public life. Cyrus Jirongo believed that leadership was not about winning once, but about standing up every time. He founded and led political parties out of deep conviction, believing fiercely in federalism, economic empowerment, and dignity for ordinary Kenyans across the nation. For his service, he was awarded the Order of the Golden Heart of Kenya, EGH, one of the nation's highest honors. Yet those who knew him best will tell you that titles mattered less to him than impact. His proudest legacy was not office, but people. Students whose education he paid for, families he supported, entrepreneurs he backed, businesses he rescued, and communities he uplifted. His role in championing the growth of Masinde Muliro University of Science and Technology remains a lasting gift to Western Kenya and the nation. Beyond public life, Cyrus Jirongo was above all a family man, a patriarch in the truest sense. He was husband to Anne Kanini, Christine Nyokabi, and Anne Lanoi, and a devoted father to many children, each carrying a piece of his spirit. To them, he was not a politician or tycoon. He was simply dad, loud, loving, demanding, generous, and present. He celebrated their victories loudly, corrected them firmly, and believed in them relentlessly. His multicultural children speak of a man who taught not through lectures but by example, a man who believed in courage, discipline, forgiveness, and laughter. His presence filled rooms, his humor disarmed tension, his voice carried authority. He gave freely, sometimes too freely, but always from a place of love. To his siblings, Cyrus was more than a brother. He was a pillar, a shield, a provider, and a pathfinder. He carried his family with him as he rose, never forgetting where he came from, never abandoning those behind him. In life as in death, he remained the center that held many together. Cyrus Jirongo lived as he was, authentic and unapologetic. He spoke the truth, he took risks, he failed publicly and rose again every time. He believed fiercely in possibility. He loved deeply and gave generously. Today, Kenya has lost a political giant. Western Kenya has lost a son. His family lost a husband, a father, a brother, and a protector. But loss is not the final word on the Cyrus Jirongo story. He leaves behind something stronger than absence: legacy. Legacy in the lives transformed, legacy in the courage passed on, legacy in the children who carry his name and his fire. His voice may be silent, but his impact still speaks. His life was full, his race is run, and his legacy endures.
Thank you so much. Why can't we just appreciate the children of Honorable Cyrus Jirongo? Asanteni sana, and may God bless you. At this time, I want to invite the spouses to Honorable Cyrus Jirongo to come and give us the tribute. The three moms can come up here. Let's appreciate them as they come. Karibuni.
Good morning, church. God is good, and all the time. Thank you. It's not easy to stand here to talk about a beloved, so I will read my tribute. Today we gather here with heavy hearts in honor of the life of Cyrus, a beloved husband, father, grandfather, brother, uncle, friend. Words are too small in moments like this. This is because of the pain of the sudden loss, because the pain of the sudden loss is deep and overwhelming. We did not expect to say goodbye so soon.